People in the children's playground suggest the attack's already begun. He's clutching a knife in his right hand, a necklace in his left.
Combatives is a discipline that is not martial arts, it is not self-defense, although it can be part of both. Combatives is the discipline of dirty fighting, brutality, bringing the fight to your opponent, being preemptive. In other words, sucker punching, as some people would call it, but there is no such thing as a sucker punch. Combatives can be hyper-violent. They are set up so that you don't have to fight with somebody. Combatives are done to somebody. Combatives can be scaled in their use of force. You don't always have to go to the highest level of force, but you want to hit first. You want to hit with the intent to injure, overwhelm, and incapacitate an opponent. And if that doesn't work, you want to have some good skills to back you up. So pugilistic skills, wrestling skills, grappling skills, clinching skills are all part of combatives as well. The most important thing to develop in combatives is your mindset. And with the right mindset, combatives become very practical at countering violence. For me and my exposure to different combative styles, Lee Morrison of Urban Combatives and Medusa Edged Weapon Systems are two of the best ways to go. They go hand in hand. Their philosophy is very similar. The question you may be asking yourself is, why would an average old dude want to do this stuff? Why would an old 57-year-old martial artist want to do this instead of just flowing with some beautiful movement and practicing some cultural arts? I do that anyway. I love that side of things. But this to me has become my mission. For it is my belief that situations like the one I presented at the beginning of this video can be countered by people with good hearts and savage skills. This is why I love teaching and training in combatives. I'm not saying I'm going to be a hero, but what I am saying is I have more options. I have more skills, and hopefully they will serve me if I'm ever in a situation like the people who witnessed those children being stabbed by that man. Hopefully I would have the mindset to take the horror of watching something like that into righteous indignation and step in and help those children, or be able to help myself if I'm in a situation like that, or to protect my family. These skills are dark. These skills are horrible. And the reason I train them is out of love, out of care, out of compassion, because I don't want to sit idly by while innocent children or innocent people are hurt by madmen, by psychopaths. And while we may argue for compassion for people who act out their trauma in negative ways, in the situation, there is no argument. In the situation, there is only a choice. And I want to be someone who can make the choice for action and protection, because the police can't be there all the time. In fact, they are rarely there until after the act, until after someone is murdered or multiple people are murdered. And it is truly up to each one of us to keep ourselves safe. No one else can do it for us. No one else can be there for you. Only you. And this is why I want to give these skills to as many people as I can, as many good people as I can, because honestly, the worst of the worst already have these skills. The worst of the worst is willing to do this to you. The worst of the worst is willing to hit you from behind and take your wallet. They are out there. You may not believe it. They may not be many, but they are there. And I want this in my back pocket, these skills at my disposal, if I am ever forced to make a choice. I only hope that if I am in the worst place at the worst time and I witness the worst things happening, that I can be brave enough to stand up and put myself at risk for others or for those I love, because that's why I do combatives.